Yo, so how's it going, guys? Welcome back to another GTA 5 video. So it is the 26th of October today, and Rockstar Games have initiated stage 2 of the UFO sightseeing challenge. I'm going to be fully breaking down this event, letting you guys know about the changes today, but not only that, I'm also going to be letting you guys know about some leaked rewards that we should be receiving with this UFO/alien event, as well as giving you guys a heads up on more Halloween events we can expect to see Rockstar Games roll out next week for the final week of Halloween. So as always, if you guys do appreciate me keeping you up to date with all of the latest GTA 5 news, all I ask is you do return the favor by dropping a like down below, and if you guys are new around here, hit that subscribe button and turn notifications on, as I do post daily GTA 5 videos. With that being said, let's get into the video. Rockstar Games have rolled out the stage 2 of the UFO event, where they will be spawning multiple UFOs in at the same time. So today, UFOs number 1, 2 and 3 will be spawning in at the same time between 10 PM and 4 AM in-game time. So for any of you guys that are doing this challenge and maybe you missed one of the earlier UFOs, this is your opportunity to go ahead and re-photograph these UFOs to, like I said, still take part in the challenge. Now me personally, I actually went ahead and missed one UFO earlier on in the month, and I knew it was one of the UFOs that would be spawning in later at the month, so I wasn't really too bothered. As I explained to you guys before, the only UFOs you guys cannot miss are UFOs number 4, 6 and 9. All of the other ones will be spawning in at some point during the month, and if you guys are like myself and you can't remember exactly what UFO you guys missed out on, just go ahead and photograph all 3, and as soon as you guys get the option to send a picture to Omega, then you guys will know that was the UFO that you missed out on. So as you guys can see on screen, the location of UFOs 1, 2 and 3 are directly north of the map. So you've got one directly above Mount Chiliad, as you guys can see on screen. Then you've got another one just to the left of that by Palito Bay, and then the third one being north to the map right out by the ocean, as you guys can also see on screen. So you can do these very rapid, in less than a minute, photograph all 3 and drive in between them. Now of course, if you guys aren't aware, all of this Halloween content that we're seeing Rockstar Games roll out into the game, they actually added into the game with the last big DLC. However, they just kept the game files hidden until, of course, Halloween, when they plan on drip feeding content. That's how we've been able to work out exactly what Rockstar Games have planned for the Halloween update. Of course, we've seen all of the new masks added with the game files, some of which already have been released and some that will be releasing soon. Now we also know there was some new alien pajamas that you guys can see on screen, which of course will be getting unlocked with the brand new UFO event. And this isn't the only thing, of course, there are rewards from last year that Rockstar Games will also be re-releasing, including the 3 versions of the glow-in-the-dark cap, as well as the alien boxer shorts. Now of course, last year, in order to unlock the boxer shorts, all you guys had to do was stand underneath one of the UFOs to get abducted. Now like I said, data miners have been able to find some more game files indicating some things that Rockstar Games have added with this UFO event. So the first game file or prop found in the game files was this confidential FIB file with a character on the right with a bunch of fingerprints, and it is kind of blurry, but I do believe that is the character, the pilot from the hangar. However, of course, we do know one of the UFOs, the stealth UFO which spawned in a few days ago, is indeed an FIB UFO. So there is 2 different styles of UFOs in the game, one from aliens or extraterrestrials and another one from the government or the secret government agency known as FIB. And if you guys have been keeping up to date with all of the latest real life UFO news, Rockstar Games were kind of on the ball and maybe hinting at something that was going on in real life. However, before I get attention from the wrong people, we'll move on to the next game file, which, as you guys can see on screen, is a blueprint of the UFO. And it does read UAP Retrieval Program, Majestic Project Skylark. Date, highly classified, and it just shows a front view of the UFO, a back view, and then a top view of the UFO, just showing that obviously this is a man-made item put here by the FIB most likely to distract us from something that's going to go on. I don't know, maybe a GTA 6 reveal. However, what's even more interesting is that there were liveries or game tints found in the game files with alien camos. So as you guys can see on screen, of course we have 3 different alien style guns in the game, and as you guys can see, this turquoise glow in the dark paint over certain parts of them. So this looks like some sort of cell connector with an eye in the middle. And as you guys can see, we also have another version here for the up and atomizer, where the turquoise glow in the dark bit is just on the handle for the gun. And then finally we've got another one here on the Hellbringer, as you guys can see on screen. And talking about alien themed weapons, of course, last year in 2024, Rockstar Games released a shocker weapon that could only be unlocked by getting abducted on Halloween Day. So if you guys weren't able to play last year in 2024 and get abducted on Halloween Day, there would have been no way you guys could unlock the shocker weapon. It is worth mentioning, the shocker weapon is available to purchase from the gun van right now, so it is very likely the shocker weapon isn't going to be the only reward from the UFO event this year. Thanks to leaks, we do know about this grey alien outfit that will be unlocked at some point during the Halloween event. So whether this is unlocked through the abduction or just for simply logging on, only time will tell. And I have seen quite a few of you guys leaving comments saying Rockstar Games should make the UFO purchasable for a personal vehicle. Of course, you could say we do have a bunch of fake themed vehicles already available in GTA 5 Online. I mean, no one in real life is driving around on Oppressor Mark IIs or casually calling up their Avenger to take out for a drive. So when you think about it in that sense, it could be a very basic vehicle that's only used to drive around, similar to a helicopter. And with us receiving all of this other alien themed content as far as outfits, weapons, we've even got this space docker car, of course. I'm interested to hear from you guys on this one. Do you guys genuinely think there is a possibility by the time GTA 6 is released, the Rockstar Games will release a UFO as a purchasable vehicle in GTA 5 Online? Like I said, I know it sounds far-fetched and crazy. Me personally, I can't see Rockstar Games doing it, but I really wouldn't put it past them at this point, because like I said, we've got a bunch of content in the game that just wouldn't represent a real life scenario. And of course, like we spoke about earlier in the video, with the blueprints being found inside Fort Zancudo, almost insinuating that these UFOs were made by the government and not aliens, it would kind of then more make sense that these are a man-made vehicle that we can all go ahead and purchase. Of course, the question mark t-shirt that was released for the UFO event a couple years ago did translate to "one day all will make sense." And if you guys have kept up with the Mount Chiliad conspiracies over the last decade, then you would know there's a lot of conspiracies that are insinuating that the government are actually the aliens. If you guys would like to see me put together an ultimate Mount Chiliad breakdown covering all of the conspiracies and theories, then do be sure to leave a comment down below, and that is something I'll look at doing in the future. However, like I said, leave a comment down below. Do you guys think Rockstar Games will eventually release a UFO as a personal vehicle, and would you guys like to see them do so? As always, if you guys do appreciate me keeping you up to date with all of the latest GTA 5 news, all I ask is you do return the favour by dropping a like down below, and if you guys are new around here, hit that subscribe button and turn notifications on, as I do post daily GTA 5 videos. Thanks a lot for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.